really disappointed right now. I don't know what's going on with my body. All right, today is September 2nd, Friday, September 2nd. I'm at the gym, and I'm about to go in there, start a new goal. If you've been watching since the beginning of 2022, this was a year of chasing goals. And I had several goals I was gonna be trying to accomplish throughout the year. Well, that kind of got derailed when I started having issues with my foot. I was gonna do a couple triathlons. I was gonna do the Rock and Roll Marathon at the end of the year. Well, once I couldn't run, that threw all that stuff out the window. So I had to refocus and rethink my goals. I started doing more cycling-oriented events, such as Tour de Bernie, the La Tape. Now I'm getting ready to do the Conquer the Coast. But I'm gonna add in another goal for this year, and I've attempted this before, and I was not successful. I've been in and out of the gym pretty much since my early 20s, and I've always wanted to be able to bench press 300 pounds. I've never been quite able to get there. A couple of years ago, I attempted. I went through a 4-month span where I was benching, I was getting strong, I was bulking. I wanted to get to 300 pounds. I got to 295. So I've never actually accomplished a bench press of 300 pounds. Well, starting today, I'm gonna try to hit 300 pounds by the end of the year. December 31st of 2022, New Year's Eve. I'm gonna do 300 pounds on the bench, and it starts today. So I'm gonna go into the gym, and I'm gonna max out and see where I'm at. And then I'll just go from that point, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do it this year. I'm gonna do it this time. I can feel it. I can feel it. I am a little older, but I can still do it. I know I can. So let's go in there and do some maxing out. Maxing out? Let's go in there and max out. Let me drink this first. Let's go! Alright, I got 275. Actually, it felt pretty good. I'm feeling pretty confident about getting 280. I might be further along than I thought. Alright, looks like it's 280 is my max. I mean, I didn't think I was going to get 265. I know I can't get 290 because I barely got 280. So that's my starting point, 280. And, you know, I should be able to get 300 by the end of the year. That's only 20 pounds, right? Well, maybe I'll advance even further than that. Maybe I'll get 315. The ultimate goal is I would love to have 3 45-pound plates on the barbell. So maybe that's achievable too by the end of the year. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, I'm gonna finish this workout. All right, 280, not a bad starting point. 20 pounds doesn't seem like very much, but when you get to your max extreme, 1 pound will make a difference. So let's see what I can do before the end of the year. Good morning. It is a lovely, lovely Saturday morning. It is a week out. Whoop, there I am. It's a week out from the Conquer the Coast ride. I haven't really gotten any longer rides in, so today I'm going to try to get a ride that's equivalent to what I'll be doing next weekend. The route I'm going to choose, it's pretty flat, but there are some hill climbs, so maybe it'll mimic, you know, climbing the bridges down in the Corpus area, and then the rest of Corpus, that ride's going to be really flat, and I don't know, it might be windy as well. But anyway, I'm about to get started, but first, I've been having a lot of questions about what kind of bike I'm riding, so I haven't really talked about what kind of bike I ride. I have a Diamondback Century 2. I bought it in 2016 when I was attempting to do the Trans Am bike race. If you don't know what the Trans Am bike race, it's a ultra distance self-supported race from Astoria, Oregon to Yorktown, Virginia. And it follows the Trans-American bike route that was established back in 1976. It was probably a little bit more of a race than I could actually do, and it turns out that's how it ended up. I ended up pulling out after a couple of days, but anyways, I towed the line. I tried. There was a documentary called Inspired to Ride. If you get a chance, check out that documentary. It's a great documentary. It got me to try to ride my bike across the country, so there you go. It's not a real high-end bike, really. I just like Diamondbacks for some reason. I don't know why. Just maybe since I was a kid, I've liked Diamondbacks. But it originally cost $1,500, but I got it for $1,250 because I had a discount. It came with Ultegra derailleurs, front and rear, and the crank was not an Ultegra when I first got it, so I put an Ultegra on there kind of to fill out the rest of the drivetrain. It has hydraulic disc brakes, front and rear. It has an aluminum frame with carbon fiber forks. I've added some things to it for the race I did for the Trans Am. I added a K-light light on the front. I think it has 1100 lumens or 1400. I think it's 1100 lumens, but it's really bright, and it has a high beam and a low beam switch. I can't talk this morning. And I have an on-off switch as well. And it is powered by a dynamo hub that I had built into the wheel, which is this thing right here. And when I'm moving, it creates electricity that goes up through here and powers my light. And not only does it power my light, but when I was doing the race, I needed to have my phone charged and battery packs charged. So it also powers a USB port that I just keep right here. Don't really use it, but it's there. It's there if I need it. Then I have the bike bags, Revelet design for the frame bag and the upper tube bag. I have an Ortlieb saddle bag, and I just started using that again because I got the drone and I can put the drone in there. I hadn't really had a use for it since then, but until now I do. And got my bottle cages. I've got a double wrap on my handlebars for more comfort. I also have the aero bars. A lot of people say, "Why do you have aero bars on your road bike?" Well, when you're doing a long distance ride like that, you want to take the pressure off your hands every once in a while and get down into the aero bars. And because there's been people that have done that race, by the time they're done with the race, I mean, it's 4,300 miles across country. And their hands are just numb, and some of them have nerve damage because you're just on your hands the whole time. So the aero bars come in really handy. These are Profile Design Airstriker 2000 or Airstrike 2000. Before, when I first got it, they had springs in here that when you got out of the aero bars, these would pop back up out of your way. But since then, the springs are broken and they just kind of sit there, so it's no big deal. Anyway, that's kind of the overview of the bike. It's really dirty right now. I need to clean it, and it probably needs a tune-up before next weekend, but they're backed up, so I can't get it done. So, it is what it is. I'm gonna do the ride today. That's my bike. Let's get this ride going. I'm excited. It's gonna be a beautiful day. we go. 1 mile in. I just went through town Helotes. About to jump on Highway 16. Gonna head out about 10 miles and jump on 211 and cut across. That was a nice little climb right there. Now, let's do a downhill. I did the turnaround at about 14.5 miles in on Highway 16 Bandera Road. I'm currently at about 16.5 miles. Headed back towards 211. I'm gonna hit 211 and cross over to 471 and head out to Rio Medina. Once you get to Rio Medina, turn around and head home. I'm hoping that'll put me between 50 and 60 miles. So far, so good. Although my toes are a little numb right now for some reason on this ride. Might have to adjust my cleats. But I'm gonna drink some more fluids and get back on the road. All right, back to pedaling. Let's go. Making the turn off of Bandera Road, Highway 16, onto 211. And it's about, I think, 7 miles across. It's a pretty good hill climb. The first quarter mile on 211. As you can tell by how I'm breathing. Just made it across 211. I'm about 24.5 miles in. I had to stop at the Circle K. I gotta take a leak. So, quick pit stop and back out on the road to Rio Medina. All right, bathroom break over. I fueled up a little bit. Now I'm heading out to Rio Medina. It's about a 10-mile trek out there. Oh, I thought my tire was flat. I'm good. Struggling today. My feet are bothering me. I don't know what's going on. All right? You're good? Okay. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Hey buddy, how you doing today?
Howdy.
Hi buddy. Haven't had one of those in a while. On the downside of the ride, leaving Rio Medina, Heading back home in Helotes. I'm at about 34.5 miles right now. I'm hoping to be between 50 and 60 by the time I get to the house. Should be pretty close to that. Even though I am struggling a little bit, but these little breaks and stops help me out. So here's my situation. I am 44.6 miles into this ride, and my body is shutting down. My legs are cramping, my lower back is cramping, my neck and shoulders are cramping. I've got about another 8 to 10 miles before I get home and the ride would be over with, but I can't make it that far. This is making me nervous because Conquer the Coast is a week away. I haven't even gone past 45 miles without some sort of issue. In fact, my wife is on her way to pick me up right now. Really disappointed right now. I don't know what's going on with my body. I'm fueling up. I'm hydrating. You know, I'm adding salt, electrolytes. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna wait here until my wife gets here. She's probably not real happy about it either. I guess the next video will be of me going down to do the Conquer the Coast, and hopefully it'll be a success. We'll see. If you like the video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Leave a comment, and until next time, go out and get fit.